Hey guys, welcome back. So we just returned from a 1 week cruise with Carnival Cruise Lines out of New Orleans. Speaking of New Orleans, the night before the cruise, we landed from Denver, went to Mulat's to eat, and had to try the incredible seafood platters that they had: the oysters, the fish, the shrimp, grilled alligator, and then of course the crab beignets. Amazing meal. We really enjoyed it. While we had good weather in New Orleans, we did walk through the French Quarter, of course, down to Cafe du Monde. Had to grab some beignets while we were there, and just kind of stretched our legs the afternoon before the cruise. Went back to the hotel, got some good rest, and the next morning we met up with my parents and jumped on the Carnival Glory again in the New Orleans port. So this is going to be a week-long cruise with stops in Honduras, Belize, and Cozumel. After getting settled in, we started our way down the river. We kind of got to enjoy the sunset as we were making our way towards the Gulf. And then after a couple days at sea, our first port would be in Roatan, Honduras. So Mahogany Bay, Roatan, Honduras is Carnival's private beach or kind of secluded beach area on the island. I believe the port is big enough for two ships, which would make it a little busier. But our day at Mahogany Bay was just one. When you get off the ship, kind of straight ahead or maybe to the left a little bit is a shopping area, and then to the right it'll take you a pathway to the beach. Now the first set that you come to at the beach is a kind of the bigger area, a lot of chairs, and chairs are first come first serve. And then you'll see an area that looks like the cabanas or the kind of things that you can reserve. Most people stop there and don't know there's another side on the other side of the cabanas, which is a smaller but public area that if you kind of walk behind the cabanas, you can have your own secluded area for your entire day. So that's what we did. We walked all the way to the other side, grabbed 4 chairs on the front row, and then just enjoyed the day swimming and enjoying the warm weather. So after we got back on the ship, we headed out to Belize on day 2 or the second stop. And in Belize, one of the top things to do is cave tubing. So we took the hour plus drive towards the caves. We got our inner tubes, and then it was about a 25-minute hike with tube as we were carrying it. So you need to have a little fitness, or at least have an expectation of what's going to be, or what you're going to have to do to get to these caves. So you carry the tube for about 25 minutes, and then you jump on, and it's a nice leisurely kind of float through the caves. It does have a current, so you don't really have to do any work with that, but it's not overly fast, no rapids, anything like that. So it's just nice, leisurely, and the sights are amazing. We really enjoyed this excursion in Belize. So the third stop, final stop of the cruise, would be Cozumel. We did the stand-up paddleboard and snorkeling. We've been to Cozumel, or at least my parents and I have been to Cozumel quite a few times. This was her first time to be in Cozumel. It's a good port, a lot of excursions. We just kind of did the half-day excursion and then made it back to the ship. So overall, we had a great vacation. We enjoyed all 3 ports. And if you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe.